The sun is about to set here on the James River, so that means that we are less than 7 days away from one of the most important elections of my lifetime. I want you to know how important this election is. So if you have any friends or family, anyone that you love or know that is saying that their vote doesn't matter, you have the answers to tell them why it does. First, let's clear this up. There's no Electoral College on next Tuesday's election. Every single vote counts. Virginia found that out in the 94th district last year when we picked our representative from Newport News, the name out of a bowl. Every vote counts. Now, I know a lot of people are really focused on 2020, but let me tell you about 2019. As a delegate, I take part in selecting judges. That has a huge impact on criminal justice reform and mass incarceration, ending the school-to-prison pipeline. We decide how much of the state budget is going to be invested in education. Are we taking care of our children? And are we giving every single student across the Commonwealth an equal shot at a great education? We handle that at the state level. You name an issue and I can tell you how voting will impact that, because the state legislature does things that impact your life directly on a daily basis. So yes, the presidential election is very, very, very important. But before we even get there, we've got to take care of business on November 5th. So I ask you, please make a plan now. Find out what time you're going. The polls are open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Know your polling location so you know where you're going. Know what's on your ballot. There have been district changes. Are you in the 95th? Are you in the 93rd, the 92nd, the 91st, the 94th? Who are the people that are going to be on your ballot? And then, guess what? We need you to go. And we need you to take all of your friends and family and make sure everyone that you love that is registered and eligible to vote, cast their vote. That's how we get to true participation in democracy. That's how we get to a true representative government. Because the only votes that matter and the only voices that will be heard are those that show up on November 5th or vote absentee. When I was younger, my parents really instilled in me a sense of fairness. I would be able to tell you when things were not fair. Even so much that when my brother and I would be about to split a snack, they would let one person cut it and the other person got the first pick for the piece. And that's how they kept us honest and fair. Well, I've taken that same sort of integrity, that same sort of sense of fairness and equity and equality to Richmond. And we've gotten some things done. We've done some really good work. But we need more. I know my district. I live and breathe the 95th district, and we need big, sweeping change. We need love and compassion put back into politics and policy. And we need that same sense of fairness, justice, and equality now more than ever. So I look forward to going back to Richmond on your behalf in order to continue to fight for equality and equity and justice. Continue to fight for equal access to opportunities so that all of our kids can lead successful lives. I represent a truly unique district, and we have a lot of issues that we're facing, but we have a lot of beauty, and we are just an amazing community. So I ask for your support on Tuesday between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Please vote to re-elect me so that I can go back to Richmond and continue to fight for you, and make sure that your friends elect my friends so that we can flip the House and really get the changes that we need. Tuesday is Election Day. We are 7 days away from your voice being heard, 7 days away from change, 7 days away from your priorities becoming the priorities for the state. I ask for your support. Thank you.